It's in the game.
Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to Sun Bowl Stadium in El Paso, Texas, the home field of the Utep Miners. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last year's national champions, the Utep Miners. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Longhorns will kick this deep to get us going. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So UTEP's offense is on the field for the first time today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
An effective play, good for a first down at the 35.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down will be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab, finding some room at the 25. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The Miners line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
And he gets in for the
Yeah, let's go.
Utep. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 Doman score. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense out there for their first possession. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. Let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The tight end has got it. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. Longhorns pick up enough for a first down. We'll hand it off. Inside the 35. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking.
Hey, what's up, man?
Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target.
Not much, man. Playing a little bit of college football, man. This is year 7 of our dynasty.
Make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
See if they can convert the point after. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Yeah, we just got done stomping Michigan State 56-14. So good start to the season, 2-0.
Utep's offense is back out there now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Short pass finds the
Sorry, the controller died.
And there's the tight
Not
end
good.
shows off his hands.
a completion makes it second down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Caught by the receiver. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air. Man, it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Miners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. He hands it off from the gun. Headed for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Miners.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. What a stiff arm. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake on first down. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. First down here for this offense.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
That pass is caught. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Here comes a handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. And through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. Into the field, ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. A quick throw out left, complete. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. The Longhorns will have to kick this away. First part of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Miners offense is back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally get him down, but a big play to 46.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff to the single back. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The receiver grabs it. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Pass caught. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
The Miners will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. On the move now. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground here. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Utep.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
They keep him guessing with a run. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 2nd down after that previous play. And the same runner's got it again. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the Utep offense back on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. The shotgun running play. That run moves the ball across the 40.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He'll throw it now. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. You finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And the Miners pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. On first down, it's play action. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Miners trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Looking to throw it again. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Miners.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, his quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
Now the all-important extra point. Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Handoff here from the shotgun. In the clear at the 25. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against a pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. Longhorns getting set on first and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He's looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. The Longhorns are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Receiver in motion now. on the ground trying to punch it in for the score. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
The 10th play of this drive is a third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. First down, looking for more now. Breaks loose at the 45. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Utep. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good half of football in a great town like El Paso. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
Will kick it off to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's got it with room to run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks, but there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but, man, plays like this is what you love to see in kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass, the catch is made. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Short throw complete to the tight end. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Looking to throw again. Grabbed by the receiver. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35. The Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. It's a toss play to the right. Breaks an open space. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
A great job by this offense coming up with that first down on 4th down. The defense electing to go with that goal line defense, meaning 10, 11 guys up close to the line of scrimmage. And once he's able to bust through, there's just nobody left. So a nice big gain for this offense, not just the conversion.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overthrow
Nice
that
stop.
defensive front.
He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Utep's offense is back out there now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Breaks loose at the 40. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Play action here on first down. Looking right, this one caught. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
The back's got it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Here's the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down coming up after that running play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Miners with 1st and 10 here. Looking for a receiver. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. This should be the last play of the quarter. There's the handoff. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. And it's been an old-school ground game duel. These running backs have been putting on a show so far today. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And he drops back in the gun. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
He'll hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. And the Miners look to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Quick throw, the catch is made. Touchdown, Miners! Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Dumps a short throw down to the running back.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
It's a quick grab. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught quickly. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Gets rid of it on the move. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Longhorns are in the red zone.
Get set, get set.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. And they get the completion. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Play action, looking to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. The Miners offense is back out on the field. Grinding away with their running game.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. They talk strategy here. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's broken up. Great play by the DB, but there's a penalty flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
I think that's his really only play here because if he doesn't knock that defensive back away from the football, that's an interception.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He flips it to the back across the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. From the shotgun, drops back. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw complete to the tight end. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, what a grab! Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. 2nd and goal for the offense. Wants to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. Here comes 3rd and goal, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. This will be a challenge. 3rd and goal, looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. Quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback looking to scramble. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. The crowd is roaring, trying to help this defense on 4th down. Looking for a late deep shot.
All right, what a way to finish it.
As he throws into double coverage that time. And he steps out of bounds, a solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the 4th.
Well, this one, I mean, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
Oh, they came in at the very beginning of this game. You can almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides.